Yes, I did on Sunday travel to Dowhill, the property before notice to quit occupied by the UHSA. I did so at the direction of the Cabinet of Antigua and Barbuda to look at what is the government-owned property, which has been left derelict, abandoned, and certainly unperforming, with a view towards finding investments for the area to restore the operations of a medical school, which the facility was served for several years, beginning back in the 1980s. Well, the medical school is not in operation. Those who have the lease will make claims of the school being operating. They claim it's operating virtually, but certainly the brick and mortar facility at Dowhill is not occupied and has not been operating several years. As a matter of fact, there is no record to show that anywhere in the last 5 years or so, that any student will be landed in Antigua Barbuda to take part in classes at the center. And that, of course, is concerned to the government. And I must say by extension to the people, because this is an institution where some 50 acres of land have been leased to private enterprise for the operating of a medical school. It is not, like I said, not only underperforming, but certainly underperforming or non-performing. And so it's a concern to the extent that we'd like to see the center be reopened for primarily a medical school facility, or if not some other economic activity which would bring benefits to the people of Antigua and Barbuda. Well, upon arriving at the center, I identified myself as a security guard. Using security boots, obviously I recognized him, he was uniform. He indicated to me that he was aware of who I am, but he could not allow me in the property unless he had prior permission from a superior. So he proceeded to call someone named Miss Sebastian. I can't say I know who she is. He handed his phone to me to speak with her. I explained who I was, what I was there to do. And she consented, graciously consented to my being given permission to enter. I then handed the phone back to him. That is his phone, mark you, where Miss Sebastian gave him instructions. And upon receipt of those instructions, he opened the gate and allowed me and the others, 3 vehicles, to enter the facility, to enter the property. And so for the life of me, I don't understand how, with permission being granted by Miss Sebastian, executed by him, the employed security officer, that our presence on the property could be seen as forcefully entering or forcibly entering or illegally entering the property. It is just nonsense, and clearly it seeks to do nothing more than political mischief or to cast aspersion and hold someone in public office in an audience. And so I've demanded an apology from Dr. Kennedy for his untruthful utterances or assertion about entering without permission or forcibly and illegally. And if that is not forthcoming by tomorrow when I open my eyes, I will ask my legal team to look at that and to take the necessary actions. The report in the media said it came from Dr. Akende, the son of the late Yele Akende, who was the person assigned the lease. And so it is clear who it's coming from. I also know for him Anderson Carty was busy yesterday peddling the nonsense around the public, but he is only the messenger. And straight to the source, Dr. Akende, who is the source quoted by the paper as given information. And I'll again ask that he apologizes for his nonsense, for his untruthful utterances, and that if he doesn't do so, we will have to deal with this matter at another level. There's no secret in it that the government is not pleased with the fact that the university and 50 acres of land sits there without performance, without benefits to the country. We have engaged the operators of the USHA on several occasions, and clearly they don't have the ability to do so. I wish they did. And so the idea is to find persons with interest. 2 of the persons were hired here from the Kensington School of Medicine in the UK and another from the US. We're looking at the whole question of finding investment and investors for the property. Just this afternoon, having heard this story, I was called by another person with a reference for yet another group who would have an interest in developing a medical school in Antigua and Barbuda. I mean, we're not saying any of those will happen overnight, but we are certainly prepared to explore all possibilities with the objective of securing a credible operator for the facility that can have economic benefit to the country, to the people. But if I may say, as the MP for St. Paul, in which this particular facility resides or sits, I have more than casual interest, because when medical school, as we call it, operated optimally, it created opportunities for people. The same way we see the north side of the country operating with shops and restaurants and rental cars and apartments. In the same way in the Mishaba hospital in Falmouth area, persons who are, doing well through the operations of the medical school. And naturally, as they move in the area, I have a burning desire to see a return to those kinds of activities where people can benefit.